and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are back with the final episode of the Piledriver for the 2025 season.
Let's
I am your host, the
go.
best in the world. On my left is my main man, Tony Forge.
What is up, y'all?
And we have us a guest tonight. This man come in. He started off same boat as me, man. Same boat as me, and
Right.
He started off as a fan of this business, and he found his way behind the curtain. He found his way in the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Piledriver podcast, Jackson Storm.
Jackson
What is up, my
Storm.
friend?
What's up, dog?
I'm having a great time this weekend. It's been a great weekend.
Hell yes, it has. We had Night of Champions. I know. Look, I keep wanting to call you the Shoot. It's probably gonna happen once.
I know. I had to think about it myself. Yeah.
But so as we all know, our friend Jackson Storm here referees for Mega Championship Wrestling, same as myself. This was your first Night of Champions, correct?
Absolutely.
How as a referee? I'm sorry, as a referee, not as a fan, because we spent a couple Night of Champions there before. But how was it? Let's talk about it. You said you had a great weekend. Let's talk about it.
Man, just the day leading up to it, I could hardly sleep. I probably got like 2 to 3 hours of sleep, but by the time it was showtime, I was ready to go. I was excited about the matchups I had, so it was a fun night.
Okay,
very
look,
fun night.
all right, I didn't mean to cut you off, but this is big news here. We've been fucking worried about you, all right?
Right.
We've been
what-
so worried about you.
I got a little bit of scoop. Was it from you, Alec? That was okay. Jackson, excuse me. That was okay. Go ahead, because I thought that
Jill, even Brandon posted, BX was posting. We hadn't heard from you in a couple days. Jill is in the chat. She said it's been a minute. She had to get a new phone. She's got a new Facebook. It has restrictions on there until tomorrow.
Yeah.
But be on the lookout for upcoming friend requests from one Jill Dials.
we were like, what happened?
Yeah, because we hadn't heard you, and then me and Tony even said, I don't even think she was in the pod last week.
Yeah.
So, we were worried about you, love. Glad to see her back. Billy
She
in the
watches
chat,
on
what
YouTube
up,
usually
dude?
anyway.
What up, my
What's up,
guy?
Billy?
What up? That old Whitaker in the chat. He's gonna be one of my trainees here. We're gonna work out tomorrow. You better be there. Tick Bailey in the chat.
Bailey.
Good evening, my friend.
What's up, sir?
Tick braved the elements last night and came out to EFW. But yes, let's get back into Night of Champions. Let's talk about it. Jackson said he was a little like kid on Christmas, essentially waking up, and even though he knew it was gonna snow, and the moving of the ring and all the work we had to do was gonna be tough, but it was well worth it. Shout out to everybody that joined or that came out on Saturday, because it was snowy, it was yucky, and we still had a pretty solid house. Like, we still packed the room pretty good. So
We did.
To the Mega Mafia.
And they stayed the whole card.
They did. Big matches all up and down the card. I mean, obviously, we all know as the headliner of Night of Champions is the one and only Crown Prince Memorial Battle Royal. And this card was stacked. There was a couple people on there that we were really looking forward to seeing the debuts of. We had tag teams show up.
Yes.
We had
Good guys.
Jim El Nacho and Con Queso. We had Blake Dixon, Cree Fudo, Yo Yoder. What's
unfortunately,
her La Mama Rosa?
Yes. Rosa La Bruja, I want to say.
Rosa
I
La
can't. I
She's
can't
a
hit
witch.
the accent.
I don't know.
Right. She like her. She has like her mother's skull. Or I don't want to. I'm not sure. I don't even know.
And the one and only the Drew.
Megan
Megan Myers unfortunately wasn't able
Yes,
to
that's what I was
make
gonna
it
say.
due to
She
the
could not.
snowstorm.
Better off.
Yeah, as long as she's
hanging
staying
at
safe
home, yeah.
out there. Tick said that's Dick's son, not Dixon. But yes, it was a good good battle royal. Minus a little snafu that we had in the very beginning. That, dude.
What happened?
So if you were
We were having our own production
in all fairness,
problems, honestly.
it's not even like this was something that was hidden or we can't talk about because we did live stream the
Yeah.
Royal.
I mean, okay,
Facebook,
can I talk about this before that?
Yeah,
Literally, boss man, we're like, okay, we're gonna do this live stream, the pre-show, right? I'm like, no problem. We haven't done it before. We'll give it a try, see how it goes. 5 minutes before I go live, I have no commentary audio. Our mics work. I can't hear commentary. They hear themselves. I'm like, okay, freaking out, right? Freaking out. Because trying to reset things, all of our cameras drop. Like, what is happening? So I'm panicking. We get that all fixed, go live, and to a little bit more inside baseball. Then we couldn't get Blake Dixon's music to play.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Yeah, dude.
That was hilarious. He walked all the way around the ring, and then right as he was about to get in, the bell started ringing.
Yep. He was late to his match.
But in all honesty, I went back and looked, and I don't believe we missed any of it. I believe everything was up in time for the show to start. But so that is only a testament to the fucking awesome production team that we have at Mega Championship Wrestling, including our Hop and the Mrs. Hop. They fucking killed it. Bobby is always Hard Cam James.
Hard Cam James killing it. Jordan on the switcher.
Jordan on the switcher, dude. She's killing it.
Killing it.
And then yes, Billy. You know, we were gonna talk about it, but during the Battle Royal, at one point, I believe, I don't know who they ran into and like kind of, I don't know if they tripped on the bottom rope or jumped on the bottom rope or. So for those who don't know, you know. A little inside underneath the curtain here, a little under the ring.
Right.
Wrestling ring ropes are made of cable wire. Like that's legitimately all it is. It's this thick. It's about this thick around, and it's covered by a rubber sleeve. You know, essentially like a garden hose. It's not a garden hose, but essentially like a garden hose.
Basically, what? Yeah. That's the idea.
All the way around. It's just, essentially a big circle of wire, and it's on there with these U clamps at one corner underneath the turnbuckle pad, and that's how the ropes are stuck together. Well, somehow the over time the rope, the clamp had loosened up. Somebody jumped on that bottom rope and
it was one of the tag team boys.
Yeah,
it was a bottom rope springboard, and he went, oh,
and it popped, and
it popped.
Unfortunately, and again, shit happens, and nobody got hurt is the big thing, and that's top notch. The biggest thing out of this, though, is JD Smooth. It is 100% Mr. fucking Entertainment. The guy we love to hate. The fucking hairy toothpick himself. This man came as a fan, Tony. And as soon as this rope popped, he hopped over this guardrail so quick. He grabbed the toolbox. Dude, we had this. I think there was maybe one elimination. We had we had this rope back up real quick, so fast.
I watched the replay on YouTube of the live stream, and it was like, oh, obviously it happened, but by the time you had another minute go by of an entrant, and you're watching the action again, and then you're like, oh yeah, the rope was broken. Oh, it's not anymore. It was
because I went looking for it, and I was like, oh, because it obviously in real time. It seemed like
forever.
Fucking eternity.
Oh my god.
But yeah, we got it back up lickety split, and we saw the action, and we saw the game plan of one El Tic Taco finally pay off.
Yes, sir.
Mars comes to the ring and crowns El Tic Taco your Crown Prince Memorial Battle Royal winner, meaning he will get a future shot at Shapiro, I'm assuming in the new year.
He was around the outside of the ring, kind of surveying the action.
He kept scaring the shit out of me, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
I would
and,
just be standing there, and I'd go to, and I thought somebody had got eliminated, and I didn't see it, and I'd turn around and it's Shapiro standing there, and he's kind of just peeping
He
the
was-
scene.
He was lurking the whole show. I'll catch him in like I don't even know, like a backstage thing or like around the crowd, and he's just standing in the background.
Yeah,
I loved it.
Well, and that's the same at Turmoil after. After Turmoil, when he won, who was it? The Drew was on the corner,
Yes.
I believe, right? And Shapiro
Yes.
was standing there, and The Drew was trying to say he wanted a shot as well. So,
Yep, I
time
loved it.
will tell.
And we
Alex,
saw
how do you think about TikToko there, buddy?
go ahead.
But when he first came into the match, he was swinging that stick.
Bro,
Oh, that's
he
yeah.
came, I forgot all about that too.
He was very impressive, though. If I could, I'd like to touch on somebody else that was in this matchup. That's Blake Dixon. He's been getting every week, and he ended up making that final four, which was pretty cool to see.
I mean, I'll give it to him. All right, the kid is making some strides. He is out here. As I believe he's not including a battle royal. All right, not including a battle royal. I believe he has 3 matches.
Maybe 4 because he's
Maybe
had
4.
the tag.
4.
Maybe like I want to say 3 on Turmoil and the tag match at the last college show.
Oh, that's right. I wasn't counting that one. I forgot about the college tag where he tagged with Skylar.
Yes.
But yes, okay. Let's talk his Turmoil matches. He's had 3 matches on Turmoil. 2 of them were title matches.
Right, a main event.
And while he did
4
not,
actually.
Oh my, a 4th?
Yeah.
Wow.
There would be Onyx, Kalam, Chris Cole.
Oh, okay. So 2 of his 4.
Wow.
He
Still though.
5 actually, because he just
he fought Aaron.
He bought Aaron for Colt. That's right. Tried to get in Colt's good graces, and almost half, but still almost half of his matches he's had title opportunities. He wasn't able to capitalize, but look, so he's like Joe Hendry out here. Big Nasty in the chat. What up? What up?
What up?
Yeah, it was a solid show, man. It was a good show. Yes, Blake Dixon has been doing really solid. He's I think the Princeton pride gets in his way a little bit. He's a little too arrogant, a little too thinking he knows everything.
But
that's landed him in some hot water.
But it's also got him the title matches. It's got him the main event. He got a match with Skylar at the last LCCC show. It's it's hard to argue with his logic and the way he's going about things. Honestly,
he's playing the game,
making waves.
Hey,
politicking.
That's my favorite college, Creefudo, the South Harmon Institute of Technology.
For real, yep. I love it.
Look, see, he's trying to talk smack on me right now. Watch, I'm going to talk smack on myself. Guess what? I didn't go to college. I got a
same, brother.
son. Big Bobby in the chat. Hope you had a great day at work.
What up,
Hopefully
Bobby?
Everything went smooth. I had a pretty solid day. I was turning on heat for people all day. Everyone just bleeding radiators. But yeah, this match was good. We got a solid winner in TikToko. I think he's gonna hold the crown with massive amounts of honor and respect.
And I guess I don't recall now. I can't remember my mega canon. Did we know that El Nacho was Norm? Was that a thing that we knew before?
I did not. I know that, before we had seen El Nacho. And
yeah.
Seen Norm. We had never seen El Nacho and Norm in the same place, but I don't think we knew for 100% certainty that Norm.
I was talking to Norm before the show. Like, what the hell?
Well, we knew he was in a match later on, Bear City Vice, and so I don't know. But Norm coming back and pulling the mask off.
Yeah, Blake.
Showing that the party posse, the defiling of the friendship of the party
it's
posse.
Never.
It's
there forever.
Never. And he did. He did say he found a way. He found a way in, Bobby. Norm. Norm said he, as a previous winner, he has won this battle royal before. He was gonna find a way in. So. El Nacho made his debut in the Battle Royal, and it turned out to be Norm. First match of the card, I think, was awesome. It was a very good match. Alec actually got to ref this one, I believe.
Yes, I did.
Now let's talk about it here first of all, because I don't think we talk. I didn't tell Alec. I told Tony. I told Alec we were just going to talk about Night of Champions and stuff, but we're also going to pepper in Alec's refereeing career as well.
Yeah, I got some picks and stuff lined up.
And you've been like, I know for a long time, Ashton Day was one you rode with. You sat at his table and you helped him sell merch. Again, you trying to, whatever you could do to get your, hand in this business a little bit. Was this your first time refereeing Ashton's match?
Yes, it was. And
that's cool.
How'd you feel? How'd that feel? Because I know there's another one coming, and you knew this one was coming because you've been talking to me about that one later on the show for a while. I'm going to ask you the same question later. But Ashton being your homie forever, man.
So this one really, really tested me, especially at Night of Champions, because these guys were so, think of the word of this, fluent in the matchup. So I had to be on point with everything.
Right.
Lots of pinfalls, and it was a really, really intense matchup. God, I swear we were out there for about 15, 20 minutes. It did not end, it seemed like. But it was
fast-paced, yeah.
It was fun. It was a great experience to be in there. He has been to multiple promotions in different states. I'm not sure for Cutthroat Cruise, but also a great talent. This was by far probably one of my favorite matches of the night, but when we get to the other match, that's probably by far favorite of the night.
I mean, I will agree with you. When I saw this match announced on the card, I got instantly excited. Ashton Day, like you said, traveled. He's been around. He's doing the thing. I've been an Ashton Day fan since day one. Probably like my second mega show ever, Tony, was Ashton Day beating Trey Miguel for the title.
Oh, wow.
And I got a picture with Ashton as he walked by. I was in the crowd and I went to take a selfie, and he went to yank my phone away, and I still got the picture, and to this day I still give him shit about it because it was a good moment, man. And so seeing Ashton's progress throughout this journey was crazy. But
yeah.
The Cutthroat Cruise is another one that was there around the same time. He was in there when Ashton was in Cash Inc., when Ashton was fighting for the mega title. But he was and then for a while, Ashton went on and did Exodus and this and that, and Cutthroat Cruise kind of, disappeared for a little bit, and nobody heard from him.
Yeah, he was the more like the lone wolf kind of deal. He and like you said, went off and did his own thing, and we haven't seen him for a bit.
We all kind of just assumed that he had, like I said, just kind of moved on to another promotion kind of deal. And then all of a sudden this past year, the return of the Cutthroat has been insane, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
The intensity he brings is fucking bar none, dude. He's intense. And
and he shows up.
Are you wearing the green shirt, by the way? Are you wearing the green shirt? We didn't plan this, by the way.
No, we didn't plan this at all.
That's funny.
No. I love it. It's a special night.
About matchup and for Cutthroat Cruise. And I'm not saying this because Ash is just a friend of mine in the past, but I think he's probably one of the best wrestlers at a pro level in this area. And Cutthroat kept up with him. So that shows that Cutthroat can keep up with almost anybody. And
for sure,
props to Cutthroat Cruise.
And I didn't mean to cut Tony off. I think kind of where he was
you're
going,
fine.
or at least kind of, was he just showed up, and dude, he comes back in and he lays these chops into people, and he's jumping off the second rope with that fucking crazy shotgun
like it's
drop kick.
nothing.
He didn't miss a beat.
He doesn't have to. It's just the flawless athleticism. He doesn't have to try almost, which is is a good thing and a bad thing. Can be a pro and a con for him.
Yep.
You have to watch out for that kind of stuff. It can be a hindrance for you if you don't really use it to your advantage. But I think Cruz has every tool he needs to succeed in this, especially going up against Ashton Day. He, like you said, he kept up with him the whole match.
No, I agree 110%. Good match. Ashton able to walk away with the victory here. Again, great win. Again, it's been a while since we've seen Ashton Day. So for him to come back and
Yes,
pick up
sir.
a victory,
Yes.
letting us know that he's still around is a good sign as well.
I have a feeling we'll be seeing him a lot more around Mega.
This match coming in was one we were all a little worried about. We've seen Skylar try to attack Chris Cole
This match.
a couple times over the past couple weeks on Turmoil. This match was solid, man. This was a good wrestling match right here. And
Dude, I popped.
it was
fucking-
insane behavior. And again, I don't know if we're allowed to I mean, obviously Mega already posted who won, so it's not like
Yeah, it's like, you can't, it's not, the results are out.
After finding out in a promo posted after the show, Gavin had been medically cleared for weeks. During the match, he took the boot off his foot and cracked Chris Cole with it, allowing his tag team partner, Jace Schuyler, to claim singles gold. And
ludicrous. And new.
My only concern here is, does this make Gavin jealous? We talked about this, Tony. We talked about this last week. We talked about this going into in a what if scenario, and now it has come true.
Well, but we didn't think about the fact that Gavin might be helping him win the title.
Agreed.
So I don't think so. There should be no animosity there, man. Good for Jay Schuyler. I mean, he did it nefariously, but that's Cash Inc. ways. How else are you gonna beat a guy like Chris Cole?
I mean, the godfather of Mega, he had come in and he has embodied the fighting spirit. He has put the title on the line whenever he has been challenged. And this time, it didn't work in his favor. Jill in the chat says, Cash Inc. is great, but I have enjoyed watching Jace grow as a singles competitor.
Yes.
He has been great. I agree 110%.
I agree.
He's got that intensity, and I hate to compare it to him because I don't like where they're going now in real life, but, this seems like a Uso type run. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? One is finally has shown his love, and, I can do this. I love being a part of a tag team, and he said that in the promo.
Right.
Being part of a tag team is, the best, but I can also do this on my own without Gavin, which we all found out it wasn't really the case. But yes, and new Fighting Spirit champion, Jace Schuyler. This match. All right. Dr. Creefudo, he was in the chat. I don't know if he's still here, but he put out a $100,000 bounty on Sebastian.
That's a lot.
Shawn. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
We had, multiple people try to cash in over the weeks and leading up to Night of Champions, and Sebastian LaShawn was able to just escape every chance she could.
Yeah.
Well, apparently an unnamed bounty hunter got in touch with Brandon and said no more running, one-on-one, and at Night of Champions. And if I win, the bounty is mine. It turns out that the bounty hunter was somebody that we haven't seen at Mega Championship Wrestling in a long, long time. This person came in early on in their career and was probably one of the first, groups of our trader. Like the very first, one of the very first groups.
Yes.
And
one of the first classes, yes.
That bounty hunter has traveled all over. I've seen this bounty hunter all over. I'm talking Canada to Michigan to New York to here and there, Jamaica, I believe. Jocelyn Navarro. Okay. When I saw Jocelyn come out, because again, this was one I believe Alec got to ref this one too.
Yes, I did.
It's Bob. Hold on. Blake said, "Is that bounty still active?" Blake
Yeah.
Dixon all went to after Jocelyn kicked Crifudo's teeth. He might have some massive amounts of medical bills or dental bills. But when Jocelyn came out and getting to see this match, because I didn't know it was Jocelyn until she came out, but I have gotten to ref this match at Neo Pro.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
When Sebastian went out and challenged for Jocelyn's championship.
Which is
That match
crazy. Like, I feel like Jocelyn's got a little bit of a, fuck you kind of thing about this. Like, oh, I hear this bounty's on Sebastian's head. Hey, I'm there.
Yep. It's been a while. Let me come home and show you guys what
Yep.
I've been cooking with. So, going into this one, Alec, how was it? How did everything play out in this one? Obviously a different, style of match, different style of competitors. Sebastian very hard hitting. Jocelyn also throwing bows like a motherfucker.
So as far as this match, well, to begin with, I've been fortunate to ref quite a few of Sebastian's matches. Actually, my debut, I refed Sebastian. And
Okay.
so I've been familiar with her work. Jocelyn, like you said, she hasn't been around for some time, so I'm not really familiar with her, but it was still a surprise for me to see her. Very hard hitting action. Lots of really good striking. It really tested Sebastian, in my opinion. This was a very, very good match. I'll say Jocelyn is a little intimidating for a woman. She got in my face a couple.
I don't think she would hesitate to follow through either.
Hey, she'll hit your ass too, dog.
Hey, I'm just there to do my job. That's what I told her. I'm here to do the job. But this was an incredible match. I was very happy to be part of it, and Sebastian came out on top.
Bobby's trying to get you canceled, Alec.
Right?
Can you see the comments, Alec? Can we put them up or no?
Can you
What's
see
that?
comments?
Well, when I put the comment on the screen like that, can you see it?
Oh, yeah. I can see
Okay.
it.
All right.
Okay, cool.
He said, "Can women not be intimidating?" Bobby wants to know.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean women can be intimidating, but she has a different intimidation. Like,
yeah, no, 100%. Like Jocelyn is a whole
she's
different
business.
animal.
I'll give her that. She means business.
I mean, but I've seen Jocelyn fucking beat up Isaiah Broner, so.
Yeah. Shit, I wouldn't get in front of Sebastian either.
No, hell no.
Oh no.
All right, moving on. We went to the annual TLC match. We got 4 teams this year, all vying for one prize, and that was the Tag Team Championships. Bear City Vice, Army of Sin, and Mo Suave going up against Pretty Tough.
Damn, Coco.
Kojima in the chat said, "Shut up." Or is he talking to Bobby? Are you talking? Don't talk to Bobby like that.
I wouldn't even, right?
This match, this is one this is one that speaks for itself. I can't wait for this. Don't geez me. I didn't even see you all weekend, you bum. I had 2 shows, Devin. I didn't see you not one of them. I saw Tick more times than I saw you. So get out of here, you bum. But we had a TLC match. This match I can't wait for the clips to come out on this one. Bear City Vice coming in. They've been real serious as of late. Army of Sin is, in Alex terminology, very, very scary in the ring. And then the team of Mo Suave, it was just as unpredictable during the match as they seem on paper. Probably one of my favorite spots of the night, actually, was when Brazzi jumped off Mo's shoulders.
Oh, yeah.
It was chef's kiss. I thought, it made Brazzi 1.5 foot taller, jump, off the top rope. It was really good. My only downfall is that I think they could have just grabbed the titles that way instead of jumping off. everybody else was worried about what was going on the outside. These dudes could have, like Mo could have just walked him over and they could have got the titles.
Yeah. There's definitely a few occasions that happens in like TLC matches where you're like, why are you bothering when you could, you know, just win? Yeah. So, yeah, I see what you mean.
I was watching on how poorly you ref the Jacobs match. Are you talking about Miles Jacobs? That was a match at EFW on Sunday. We'll talk about that one too.
Yeah.
But yeah, this match was fucking intense. This match, there was tables all over the place. Mo got hit in the head with a chair. The highlight of this match for me was my daughter was recruited by Pretty Tough. She's pretty and she's tough, so of course it makes sense. Her and Mars were recruited to be flower girls for this, so my daughter actually got to make her mega championship debut, so I was pretty happy about that.
That is really cool.
And then, yes, Pretty Tough, as he's in the chat, DLA himself was never a doubt. Pretty Tough walks away with the titles in, again, kind of the same way. He put Colin on his shoulders and then climbed the ladder himself. It was sweet, intense. It was awesome.
Yep.
Very clever way to make sure you get up there and get the titles. It was a good match. They had taken care of everybody else essentially, and moved on to retain.
Oh, wow!
All right.
What a match!
What do we say?
What a match!
This is all you, honestly. Actually, no, I got one thing to say about this match.
Go ahead.
No, you go, because it'll come as you go through the story.
Marino being on the podcast last week and telling us, you know, because going in, I had said to Tony before the show, we were bullshitting, and I was like, you know, PME, obviously, they fucking wrestled a bunch of people, and we found out later on in
Tommy!
you know. That's exactly where I was going to go. That's exactly where I was going to go with it. Tommy hated it.
Oh, I loved it.
I thought it was fantastic. I think Tommy was more so upset because it took the people a second to realize what was going on.
Yeah, I've seen it done before, so I knew.
You know, like it was a wild spot during the match. I mean, these guys were cooking. Having a great match. As we all know, Trey Miguel is a resident of the Treehouse, and we know what kind of extracurricular activities go on in the Treehouse. Well, during his match, he tried to, you know, take a little break, and he was gonna give Marino some, but unfortunately, Marino
slow
moved.
things down.
Yeah, Marino moved, and I caught a little bit, and then, you know, on the rebound, Marino actually caught a little bit, and then we all kind of just slowed down for a minute.
Mellowed out.
It was moving. Cool.
Everything was
everybody is complaining and like
slow.
You guys, it seemed fine to me. It was we were moving. They were fighting back.
You guys seemed like you were going the right speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a DDT and everything. Like he picked up,
I saw it.
DDT. It was great. He went for the cover. 1-2 kick out. I don't know. Tommy hated it. He said it was
the one thing
match.
I did, for the DDT, the slow mo DDT, I extra slow mode my replay, so it was like an even slower fucking.
Well, I think Tommy. I definitely think this didn't help. All right, so we're talking afterwards, and of course we're talking to our fucking grade A1 best of all time commentator, Paulie the Hammer. And he was like, I'm pretty sure I gave the BBC an aneurysm. And I said, what do you mean? And he said, well, during that spot, I commentated in slow motion.
Yep.
So,
dude, fucking James, I think on hard cam, was doing slow-mo stuff. Like, we were all in on the bit separately.
Oh my god, dude! And it was
once that you guys started it, we're like, yes.
It just, you know, again, Tommy hated it, and it's to each their own. And I'm not upset at Tommy's, you know, opinion. But there's another certain Ohio chief that thought it was fucking hilarious. So, whatever. It was
Tommy
a great
just doesn't
match.
like to have fun. That's all.
It was a great match, nonetheless. Bobby said I had Jordan do fades instead of cuts.
That's what it was. That's what it was. Yeah.
But no, man, getting to ref this match was amazing. Shit. It was this is one of those matches where like I came back and I had fun. I had fun. It was these guys put on a freaking show. Having Marino on the show last week saying that this was the biggest singles match of his career, and then watching him pull it out with just a crazy victory roll. It was good. Shout out to Marino Tenaglia. Yep. Big win over Trey Miguel. Again, great match. This is, again, phenomenal. We had the Infinity Championship match. Colt Johnson, who had the title taken away by Brandon Xavier at the last show because of miscommunication between me and Ritters. I clearly saw Colt Johnson tap out Pastor CeeLo, but apparently on the other side of the ring, Ritters had slid in, counted the 3 for Alloway. So we didn't technically have a champion. We can't have that. So these guys going one-on-one, and Alec, this is another one that I was talking about earlier. Alec has, talked for time and time again, and every time he's like, I never got to ref Colt. I never got to ref a Colt match, and it just happened to fall, and Alec got Colt this time. Unfortunately, sometimes, as you should have learned in the Fatal 4-Way, sometimes in Colt Johnson matches, you're in the wrong place, the wrong time. And Alec got a little super kick to the face in this match. How's the jaw feeling? First of all, buddy, how are you? Good? Everything's solid? No teeth lost or nothing?
Nope, no teeth lost.
Okay.
Was hurting the next day, but recovering. If I could say, this is probably so far my favorite match to ref at the college. The
like in your career?
Yes, the drama was there in the match.
Fucking wow.
Sorry, Tom. Here's the unfortunate thing, though, that they had the numbers game and it still didn't work.
Well, and I was gonna get into it. I didn't know how fast you were gonna get into the match. So yeah, during the match at one point, Alec inadvertently was in the wrong place at the wrong time, and it ate a super kick from Aaron Alloway that was meant for Colt Johnson. While Alec was down, sorry Jackson, my bad, dude.
It's all right.
Yeah.
I'll get better at it. I'll try. It's just because every time I see it, I think of the fucking car. I have kids. I think, that's the bad guy car from Cars 3.
I just don't see your I'm always thinking shoot name.
I don't. You got to change your Facebook to your shoot name.
Yeah.
Your and that's how it works. But yeah, dude, this was intense, man. And you took that super kick. Bear City Vice comes running out, and I'm sitting there like, oh no, not again. I'm in the back, and I'm not again. They're gonna save Colt, and it didn't even. It's been so long, It's the mega way of wrapping that storyline up and bringing it back. Because who comes out to save Aaron Alloway and chase away Bear City Vice? None other than the former mentor himself, Ashton Day.
All day.
Team All Day was so hot for 2 weeks, man. What happened? Like, it could have been amazing. It
was hot for 2 weeks. And then,
amazing.
2 months later, it was hot for 2 weeks again, and then it ended. Whoa, Tommy,
Hey, I called it straight down the middle as best as
Where's Miss Donna?
Well,
Get your
unfortunately, and the way, like Tommy has said multiple times, as you can infer, and new Infinity Champion Aaron Alloway. And I think the worst part about it, though, is that Brandon comes out and essentially forces Colt Johnson to put the title on Aaron Alloway.
That might have been the best thing of the night.
Some call it humbling, some call it disrespectful. I don't know how to feel, because again,
wow.
in my opinion, I'm fucking mad, dude. If I just lost the title and you make me put it on this, fuck you. You're like, oh.
What's he gonna do?
Nothing.
Tell Brandon no.
I mean, but in all fairness, this does constitute a rematch at some point. There is a rematch clause. So hopefully in the future we see Colt Johnson, enact that in some point. And, if the time is right, he'll win it back. If not, it is the time of Alloway.
Yes, sir.
Moving on, we had the final nail in this coffin, at least we hope. Kalam going one-on-one with the Mega God. I'm trying not to laugh at Tommy's comment.
Yeah.
That's how he said he's gonna put his foot straight down the middle of your ass, Alec.
I'm not sure which one of us he's talking to.
He's talking to Alec, because Alec said I called it right down the middle.
Oh.
Yeah, and Tommy said 100% disrespectful to the greatest Infinity Champion of all time. But yes, we moved on. We got Mega God, Chris Onyx. He called out Kalam. He said the title, even though the title wasn't on the line, we were finally going to put this to an end. And he did pull through. He did follow through with this. And, he picked up the W here. Big W, actually, for Chris Onyx.
Yeah, it was, hard-hitting, dude, back and forth like you'd expect it to be. You just gotta watch. It's hard to say.
Dude, this is one of those matches where I wish it would have had a stipulation, not a stipulation to the point of a hardcore match. And I know you really can't have the match I want without it being a hardcore type match. But
exactly
a falls count anywhere in this.
It needed
would have been top notch just for them to brawl, because that's all they did.
They needed some kind of established blow off kind of thing, in my opinion. It was.
This definitely delivered, and it did what it was supposed to do. Onyx picked up a very solid victory here. He very handily. It was a back and forth. I'm not saying it handily, he just came out and beat the shit out of Kalam, because it was very back and forth, but it was a very decisive victory.
Yes, that's the right word.
Chris Onyx. To put that nail and kind of move past Kalam and hopefully towards Josh Bishop.
There you go. I don't know that anyone else has gotten that close, in my opinion, to getting that belt back other than Onyx. Out of anyone that he's faced, even in Neo Pro, or anywhere else, Onyx has been the closest.
Bill for it. He faced Big Bill for it.
You're right. I forgot.
That was a pretty close one, too.
I forgot about Collier.
Agent Zero out here.
Yes, sir. I cannot forget about
Bobby,
that.
Thank you. I was close. I said decisive, right? I was close.
Right.
I'm not good with the words. Bobby's good with the words. Definitive. It was a very definitive win for Chris Onyx. And then last but not least, our main event, the Mega Championship was on the line as Philly Collins, the other half of PME, tried to make it a 2-for-2 night with PME as he took on the champion Josh Bishop. This one is very hard hitting. This one was very, very hard hitting, and this was my first time being in the ring with Josh Bishop as a whole match. The only other time I got to Josh was at Converge when, Ritters got knocked out and I had to come slide in, and then Brandon knocked me out.
Were you in there with him when he was with Onyx and at Turmoil? No, you weren't there?
I was in the ring like trying to separate them.
Yeah,
yes.
to separate them.
Yes, and he almost jumped over top of me because he's 7 foot tall.
He's huge. Like Onyx is not a small guy, you know. Bishop is huge.
Let me tell you that this guy in the ring is twice as big as you think he is.
Yes.
Standing next to him is insane behavior. And I mean, Philly, like you said about Onyx, is not a small guy.
Right.
So this match was big. This match was brutal. Philly had it going for a minute, and then Bishop caught him with the choke slam.
I just want to make sure you don't miss that.
I slipped on his fist. Okay, my bad. Sorry, sir.
Yeah, just clarifying. Make sure you don't.
I slipped out of the ring. I was trying to make a count. I didn't have the leverage, and then I slipped right into Brandon's fist.
Like you remember the one time the guy, the Bloodline guy, he came out from under the ring, and it was crazy. Like the referee slid. You know what I mean? That's what you did. Yes. And then somehow Brandon's fist hit you.
It was right there.
It was crazy.
Right into it, yeah. But no, Philly and Josh put on a hell of a hard hitting match, and Philly again gave it his all. But Josh is something else, man. This dude is a specimen, and I don't know who's gonna be able to successfully step up to this challenge.
Oh, and now we were talking about the Cash Inc. aspect before, Skylar wins the title. Is Gavin gonna be jealous? However, is Marino winning his match against Trey Miguel, that high profile win? Billy didn't win his match.
And again, I know it wasn't. Marino's match wasn't essentially for a title, but the bragging rights going in here, like I was able to, what's going on with you, bud, kind of deal, like.
Yeah.
But PME we've seen them kind of going their own singles routes as of late, and like Marino said on the show, because we did kind of hint towards that, and he did say PME is still one of the best teams in the area. PME will be more than happy to come into your promotion and take your tag team championships away from your champions. And we've seen that happen before as well, Tony, so it can happen.
Absolutely. 4-time mega champions.
But it's got to sting a little bit at least. It's got to sting a little bit for him to, them to essentially, what if they rode together? What if they rode to the show together?
Right, and it's like, oh, good job, man. Sorry
you tried
to,
your best kind of deal.
Tried your best.
Yeah. But nevertheless, doesn't take anything away from my boy Philly C.
I might be more hurt about it if it was the other way around, though. If I was Philly C with a belt.
And Marino had lost to Trey Miguel?
Yeah, because then I'm like, oh, damn, brother, I'm sorry. But look how shiny this is. Right, exactly.
No, again, this doesn't take anything away from Philly C. I definitely look forward to seeing more Philly C matches in this solo run. And hopefully we get some more Marino Tenaglia matches in this solo run.
Yeah, definitely.
We don't have much coming up, dude. Like I said, this is the end of the year. I do got a couple things. So this Sunday, before we get into obviously the big story of the year, we're gonna go over 8 o'clock tonight.
Oh yeah, we are. That's all right. We're done for the year, so let's
PPW is up. Red. They are having their last show this Sunday. So far, 2 matches have been announced. They got a silver spotlight match. Dagan Cordain going 1-on-1 with Ace. I'm not too familiar with Ace. I've only seen him once. Dagan kind of scares me sometimes. I think he could be Negan. And if the zombie apocalypse happens, that's gonna be Dagan. And I know at the last PPW Red show, DLA and Wrath were your tag team champions, and they were scheduled to take on the team of Jimmy Jammer and Alan King. Wrath, unfortunately, something happened. Tommy's cooking.
Ooh, Tommy's cooking.
Tommy's cooking.
He was just blowing a whole lot of nonsense for a minute, but he's blowing some smoke now. Let's see it.
But yes, Wrath, something happened to Wrath. He was incapacitated by someone at PP in the locker room. They found him. But he did not come out to help his partner. Therefore, DLA had to put the titles on the line by himself. And, 2-on-1, he ended up losing. But now the rematch for this Sunday has been set. It is signed. Jimmy Jammer and Alan King defend the Red Tag Team Championships against DLA and Wrath.
Hell of a
And
match. That'll be a good
As
match.
of right now, that is all that is on a PPW. But PPW does go live. I believe DLA's mom is out there doing the live streams for PPW on Sundays. So check it out. Get over there. Maybe the Piledriver will go live on Sunday. We'll check that out as well.
There you go. That could be fun.
Yeah, like Tommy said, I don't know. He said, I don't know. He showed it to Jackson there. Maybe we need to see Josh Bishop versus Marino.
Fair point.
Bro, that's the perfect blend of styles. Like Marino's
Right.
fast, quick, bouncy.
But he's still got a lot of pot. He's still strong. He's gonna.
Yeah. He's not. It's like, but it gets Bishop strong.
No,
I
yeah.
don't know many people that are Bishop strong. But yeah, that'll be a good one. And then I want to talk to my boy real quick. There, Mr. Jackson Storm, Mr. Alec, my guy. So let's talk about being a ref. How's it been, man? How much fun are you having? Are you having a good time? Do you fucking hate it? Do you like?
Oh, absolutely having a great time. What I'll say is not easy. Some people might look at it and go, oh, maybe a ref job is easy. It's not easy. There's a lot that plays into it.
The only thing that's easy about it is it's easier than wrestling.
Yeah.
And that's I've only done it like once or twice, and that's not even nothing. Like,
And no, I'll be the first to tell you, man, and I told you this going in. I thought the same thing. When I came in, I thought the very same thing. I was like, psh, what do you mean? I watch these fuckers do everything on Mondays and Tuesdays. Get down there, count at 3.
I know all the rules.
Count people out. Yeah, I know all the rules. I did not know all the rules. I had barely scratched the surface, and like it's an intense job. It's a lot of fun. It's probably the most fun I've ever had.
Absolutely.
Look at this stud. Look at this stud right here.
I was gonna say, this man, you made this, right?
I would say he made this himself.
Yes,
And
I did.
a bunch of others. So, I don't have the other ones on
He
here.
made
But
one for me. He made one for
Yeah,
me. I
yeah.
can send it to you. But yeah,
go over to.
he made a
yeah.
bunch of these for a bunch of wrestlers. I mean, like, look at that.
That's
That's
what this
a
is.
great.
Look at that
This
face.
is just this
Look,
past weekend.
yeah, look at that.
Look at the face. Look at this. Where did you look at?
Yeah,
Tony
there's a
went
bunch-
and pulled some pictures. Look at this guy. You look like you're Tony
This-
Montana.
That was at WrestleMania 40. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh hell yeah. Where's that? Well, that was in Philly, right?
Yes, it was.
Oh hell yeah.
This is cool as fuck.
That's his
Yeah.
belt, right?
Yep, that was at out in Kentucky at Kroger. It was like two and a
He let
half
you
hours.
hold his belt.
Yep, he was letting everybody
Wow.
hold the belt.
That's cool.
Fucking dope, man.
Very
I know,
humble
this
guy.
This is one of my favorite. I assume this is in Philly for WrestleMania when you're at
Yeah.
WrestleMania as well.
It was a great experience meeting him. He was very, very humble guy. Unfortunately, only able to talk to him for like a few minutes, but a few minutes I did get to
Yeah.
talk. Great person.
What else we got? Oh, there's the boys. Look at
Yeah,
RSW.
then we got the boys.
We got the boys. You got Chris Onyx over there, the Pop Punk Prince, Greenhorn, RJ Jonesy, Brazzy Suave, and the main camera guy himself, Bobby. It's a good picture. Bobby be getting it. And then this also from this past weekend, right before, Little Grouper got super kicked as well. But
I have to say, shout out to Jose, Michelle, and Al's camera with the incredible camera work.
Yes. Good
Incredible.
call. Thank you.
100%.
Always
Jose and
killing
Michelle
it.
Always killing it. It's fun to see Al
And,
in the crowd now.
Oh, what's her? Is it Isn't she related? Is it Al?
Al's camera, yeah, Al's camera.
Yeah, Al's camera.
I
Yeah,
believe
she had
she's
some
related
great
to
shots
Norm.
too.
But yeah, she had some
Okay,
good
yes,
shots,
that's
too.
what it is. Yeah.
I believe that one was from Al's camera. And when I
Okay.
said,
Yeah, this one right
that's
here.
such a good.
I believe this one is. This one right here. We were at Neo Pro. This was
Yeah.
this was the mega takeover. This
Yep.
is when we
Yes,
came
it was.
This is when we came into Neo Pro and we came in deep. What a fun show that was, and there was 25 of us. Man. Oh, hey, me, your boy. What's up, buddy?
Yeah,
No, man.
I remember this day because I forgot my phone somewhere.
Yes, I was gonna.
Oh, that's right. I was walking around taking pictures with Alex's phone.
There was another
I was like,
one
look at
with
click.
with me and you just in there. It wasn't even Alec in there, and I was like, "Oh, I'll put that." I'm like, "Oh, that's kind of weird. It doesn't even
It's
have him
funny.
in there, but it's from his phone."
Yeah, but it's from his phone. Bobby said it looks like you were doing the Titus O'Neil taunt. Tommy said they can't be that good of pictures of Alec is in them. Leave my boy
Damn.
alone. Tommy's a hater.
They are great. Well,
overall, being a ref, you've had a good time. You've done a great job.
Thank you.
So, what made you? Obviously, you wanted to continue wrestling, stuff like that. But pulling the ref thing isn't something a lot of people are willing to even try. They just kind of wanted to stay in their wrestling lane. Was this more like you wanting to learn all the aspects you could of the business? So that you're kind of multifaceted, so to speak.
Yeah, I would say it was that, and really what got me into it was everybody around Mega, just being around as a fan, and people being like, "Come try it! Like, come on, come do it!" Finally, just pull the trigger and do it, and I've loved every moment of it since. I didn't expect myself to be in a referee position, but it's been a blast so far. Learning from you, you've taught me some great things. Learning from Nick, he taught me some great things.
I was gonna say that I'm just a product of the Iron Satchmo, dude, and I learn what I can from anybody that'll talk. Brent Castle, actually, on Saturday at the show was a big help, and Tommy's most hated spot of all time.
Nick Ritter's is always a big help.
Nick Ritter's is always a giant help. He's always been there anytime I've had a question.
Yep.
But yeah, dude, it's being a ref has been probably a lot of fun, more fun than I thought it would be. Because again, I was the one that was like, we were doing the podcast, and then I was just in the commentary booth, and then all of a sudden I became a referee, and now I'm just out here refereeing stuff and having fun, and just like
a lot of
said,
experiences.
Dude, it's your first year this year, right? This was your first year. You're wrapping up.
Absolutely.
I would say you didn't even get a full year in. I don't believe, right?
Nope, not even a full year.
Wrapping it up. Okay. So like I hit a year in May was my year, and it just when you go back and look, you'll see some of the coolest shit that you're like, whoa. I got to be in the ring with I reffed Matt Cross and fucking Ninja Facade this year.
That's a good matchup.
I reffed Marino and Trey fucking Miguel. So it's crazy the experiences you have, and like you said, the family atmosphere at Mega. It sounds like we're just blowing smoke up Mega's ass, and it's crazy, but it's so fucking true. You know what I'm saying?
No, it really is true. I'll say this. One of the people that really, really talked with me about it was Pastor CeeLo. And he gave me, lots of tips. He was like, he told me, he was like, come try it. He was like, trust me, you'll be all right. He said, we got you. We all support you. We're like family. And it really is. It is like family.
And it's because I've been to different places. I've been to other places, and I'm not knocking on anybody's place because I've never been to a place and been treated like shit. But I've never been to a place and been treated like I was at Mega.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're a different breed, man, and you can tell when you walk in there that the atmosphere is different.
And I'm not even talking about the locker room. I'm talking about in the promotion as a whole, like from fans to interactions to concessions and shit available. Everything, there's a variety. There's this, there's that. There's anything you could want at a wrestling show. I do miss cookies, though. I remember one show a couple of years ago. We had Girl Scout cookies. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I was in
the
the front
cookies
row
that
still.
were at the Saturday were bomb. I don't know what you're
Oh,
talking
dude, the cupcakes were good, too, though. But, yeah, it was...
Dude,
it's been a blast, and I hope you've had a blast.
Oh, absolutely.
I want to say too, beyond dude, just your work as a referee for Mega, you've stepped in on the production side on things and done roaming cam for us multiple times, and honestly, we'll probably do it again, just because you are very well rounded and useful in that kind of way for us. You can do whatever's asked, happily. So I appreciate that for sure, dude. You're very well.
It helps me. I'm down to do it.
Alec has been from behind the merch table to the front row.
Yes, sir.
To the behind the camera, now in the ring. I'm saying it's a cool journey, dog.
Jackson Storm have a first match one day. Who knows?
We'll see.
And then last but most certainly not least, the biggest news, obviously, of the weekend. I'm just going to go ahead and put it up and we'll talk about it.
Oh, man. Dude, we haven't talked about this yet. Me and you have not talked about how we feel about this yet.
We haven't.
This is coming up now because I have to
that up as well.
Gunther is walking out right now. And thank you, Jen, so much. Thank you.
I haven't even turned it on.
I haven't turned it on either. Shit.
I figured that's how Raw was gonna start, was him coming out talking shit. He's gonna come out and say I beat John Cena, yada yada yada.
That's true. And it's gonna be like 10 more minutes before he even starts talking.
Yeah. How do we feel about this?
Who wants to go
Go
first?
ahead,
I'll go
somebody
first.
else.
I'll go first. Okay. I understand the booking. I understand why John Cena probably wants to do this. I understand putting Gunther over as a new up and coming kind of, killer monster heel. I get it, sure. I don't think it makes any sense from a character perspective on John Cena's part to give up in his last match. He should have, even if he got pinned, he just loses.
I'm glad that's where you went with it, because I don't mean to cut you off. I saw something
today,
you're
fine.
Dude, that I was okay with it. I said the same thing. We all knew, and I totally it would have been better if he'd have just fell asleep and never gave up.
Fell asleep. Why did he give up?
So what I saw today, and
happily, nope, it's time for me to be done.
It was the worst part about it. Okay, but then again, I'm on the socials. I'm reading people's opinions on it, and I don't comment on anybody's stuff because I don't want to fight with anybody. But I saw something today that really changed my perspective and kind of solidified it, and put me in this very same boat as you. A very good friend of the pod, a wrestler I respect very, very much, Violent Vance Desmond.
Okay.
John absolutely should have lost, but I just worry that the never give up was something that children with cancer held on to help them fight that fight. And now he has given up, and I don't think sick children can get the nuances of why. But wrestling-wise, it's fine. It was a great ending. I just worry about it hurting even one child fighting a real fight. And I didn't think about that until just then, because I've seen so many videos where little kids were like, my mom had cancer, and I used your never give up and I told her that. And
yeah, well, and okay.
Him going to sleep keeps the never give up.
Right. And it's I don't know. I could see it as him saying it's when it's your time to be done, it's okay to say I'm done.
Yes.
But I didn't read it.
Tommy's talking shit. And again, Tommy, I'm okay with him losing. I know he was supposed to lose. I get the storyline and behind it. But the nuances of why, as a wrestling fan, makes sense. But to that child that doesn't understand why the torch was just passed and the monster heel Gunther was just created, That's what bothers me, especially because John Cena is that best Make-A-Wish kid, most wish granter ever, that kind of shit. Because then, again, a little kid who has cancer can be looking at John Cena and he's like, never give up, never give up. And then he sees John Cena tap in his last match and give up. Little kid could just be like, John Cena gave up. Why shouldn't I give up?
Yep. So, he's saying it's okay when he doesn't have anything left to give. Well, I don't feel like I have anything left to give. I'm just gonna
else left to give to So yeah.
Like, no, dude, you keep fighting until you literally
Vance
are.
Put that into perspective, because like I said,
So I don't think he should have won by any means. You put Gunther over. He is the new, legend, retiring killer, whatever you want to call him.
That's essentially what it is, because he got Goldberg, he got John Cena, and one other person too.
Not yet. He's got. I think Lesnar's next.
Oh, hi, puppy.
Yeah,
Alec. We need your. What do you feel? How do you feel about this as well?
How do you feel about this tap?
For me, I kind of had the theory that he was gonna pass out, and they would go with the thing that he never gave
what we
up.
said. Yep.
But I'm honestly okay with how it went down. I kind of looked at it in just a more simple matter, as if you were upset about it, whether you were mad about it, whether you were happy, it worked.
Oh no, it fucking 100% worked.
Right.
Paulie's idol, Michael Cole, with the most poetic, beautiful line of the night when he said, "Pro wrestling just defeated sports entertainment."
Yes.
And that's exactly what it was. It was, John Cena, the epitome of this, and the rapping and the, telling them they suck in 90 seconds, and the whole, I don't have my promo written on my hand, dog. Shit like that. It was awesome. It was flashy. It was fun. Gunther's the best pure wrestler that we've probably seen in 20 years.
Oh yeah. It's him getting out of the sleeper, hitting an AA, Cena's sitting up going, what am I going to do? Kind of that face. That's the sports entertainment. That's the, oh no. No, Gunther sits back up and puts you in a sleeper because you don't have 10 seconds to take a breath. Cena, this is, I'm putting you out, dude.
Yeah.
That's pro wrestling.
Jen said, does it make it something more that it was given to Gunther by Cena, though, like it wasn't fully earned?
I'll be back 1 second, fellas. My dog's gone.
You're good.
You're good. I feel like it, I don't know, because I was very much in that boat. Like, when they put Gunther in the tournament, we all knew that it was going to be him, because it was through the dirt sheets. It was all over the place.
We were worried it was going to be Jey Uso.
And we were, yep. And
we were worried it was going to be.
As much as people wanted it to be LA Knight, though, too, I don't think it should have been LA Knight. I think it should have been fucking like Carmelo.
Yeah, or
he should have propelled a new superstar, or somebody that I get it couldn't have been Javon Evans. He's way too young to have retired John Cena, but
Obafemi, man. Obafemi could have walked up in there and ran through that tournament and said, I'm beating you, John Cena. I'm going to retire you because you can't do this anymore. You can't compete at my level.
Carmelo. I think Bobby meant Carmelo.
Carmella? No, I think he was. No, that's what he meant. I think he was right.
Okay. Carmella, like Corey Graves' wife? Corey Graves' wife?
Yeah.
This moment was really cool after the match. I.e., The Rock and them putting their titles on Hulk Hogan when he retired. They put their titles on Hogan, and then Hogan, Stone Cold, and The Rock gave him the titles back. And Punk and Cody doing this was a great sign of respect. I don't know if you pulled the picture. You did pull this one.
Which one are you looking for?
Which one? You only got one more after this, right?
It's just him at the entrance, like
with
saluting or something.
Yeah. One of I think the pictures I saw that kind of tugged on my heartstrings the most was after all the superstars had walked away from the ring, Cody was still standing there, and he was kind of like crying. Like he was like, oh shit, like. And part of me thinks that obviously it's John Cena. He's touched a lot of people. He's touched a lot of wrestlers.
Oh, I know
helped
which
a lot
one
of
you're
people.
thinking of.
Yeah. But part of me also feels that, like, Cody realizes that the generation is kind of coming to an end. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
a lot of these guys are way older than we think they are, and they're all our age, and they've been doing this for 25, 30 years, and they're all almost 50, and like they're all old. And I hate to say that, and it sucks because eventually we're gonna get these for every year. I saw something on Twitter the other day, today, and it was like 2026 Brock Lesnar retirement tour, 2027 this person retirement tour, or AJ Styles is next year
Styles,
too.
yeah.
And then Brock Lesnar, and then this person, and then this person, and then this person, and I'm like, technically they could kind of do that, and it just everybody retires kind of slowly, and we would just kind of phase them out as they bring these people up.
Well, I will say this. I'm not a spoiler, but I think they just basically showed who it's officially going to be next. So, but,
on Raw tonight?
Yeah, it was pretty
right. You can talk about it. It's okay. It's live. It's not
okay.
Like we're,
well, came out to kind of antagonized everybody, and then he got kicked out of the building. And when he got kicked out of the building, he saw AJ Styles outside. He gave him the "You can't see me," laughed, and took off in his car.
Gunther did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I think AJ next.
To have Gunther retire AJ?
Like I could see it.
You know what I'm saying? Because AJ has already said. AJ has already said that he's done after next year, 2020, because he didn't want to take away from John Cena. Or I think he would have retired this year. Like, I think AJ would have retired this year if John Cena hadn't already announced he was retiring.
They might be setting up something long term. At the very least, a match.
Yeah. Only Orton, Brock, Shelton are active from OVW02 now. Yeah, because Shelton.
Yeah, I saw something like that.
Which is insane behavior. I mean, don't be taken away from the OVW02 class, though. We got one of the greatest wrestler actors of all time out of that class in Dave Bautista.
Right.
So
here we go. I got a. I'm not sure how loud this is about to be, but I got what you were looking for, kind of.
Yeah.
That.
Like, everybody left, and he was kind of just chilling there for a second, like.
It's the love for the business, man.
Well, and I think that's kind of like a moment of officially, I'm in those shoes now. I'm that guy.
Especially because Roman is kind of part-time.
There is really nobody else there for that. 100%. I think that was a come to Jesus moment.
The WWE now.
There
is
no.
What I wanted. This is why I ran away to Japan and started a whole new fucking company to rival them. And this is what I wanted. I fucking got it.
Yep. Crazy.
So, we will see what happens, obviously, on Raw tonight. Did you real quick, I want to talk about the Cody Rhodes debacle in the Oba Femi, like the Drew McIntyre shit. How was Oba Femi, though? And, like, the fact
I haven't watched the match.
I didn't watch the match either. I just seen what happened on thing, but, like, Cody Rhodes was in the ring talking shit, yada, 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 about something. And then Oba's music hits, and the lasers, and just the aura, Tony, was top-notch. And he comes out, and he's like, and he's getting it. And he's not, like, bouncing like he's the ruler. And it's like he's trying to and then, do you care if I tell you? I don't want to fucking spoil it.
Oh, I don't care. Yeah.
Then Drew comes out.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I did see that. Yes.
And then Oba helps Cody. It looks like they're trying to make him a face. Like they're trying to make him a good guy.
Interesting.
Which, that's fine. Because, again, last I saw on NXT, I don't really watch NXT as much as I can.
No, me neither.
It's on fucking weird channel. Oba Femi was fighting with Dark State, and Dark State is essentially like a Nexus.
Yeah, right.
So we'll see if they try to take Oba face in the main picture because he's fighting like Javon and shit. And Javon's definitely a babyface. There's no way you're making him a bad guy.
Well, and I mean, if you already have other established heels and they think, hey, this gimmick can work as a babyface gimmick, you put him with your top babyface and you're gonna get cheered.
Yep.
You can make that switch, especially coming from NXT to main roster. That's the time to do it for sure.
One last thought before we get out of here, Alec. Who's the masked man? That is helping the Vision.
It's tough for me because when I look at it, I mean, a lot of people say Austin Theory, and I can believe it, but there's a few people in mind that come to me that can jump that cage that quick. Another one is Montez Ford. And
he beefed up quite a bit too.
My mom.
Absolutely.
Fucking.
I would also say maybe even Trick Williams.
Okay.
I don't know.
So Trick's a little too tall. Because I saw that. I thought about that too. But I do know that from pictures I've seen posted like on Twitter and shit, there are two different people. Because the one that came in the Survivor Series cage was white. He was a white guy. The second dude was a black guy.
Interesting. I didn't see that.
So
I didn't pay attention the second time as much. I was like, oh,
yeah.
it's Theory again.
The second time he came out, his arm came out, and I saw he had black skin, like right here. That's it. And you can see, if I got a black hoodie on and my arm comes up, you can see the difference in skin tone. And I was like, oh shit, it's a black dude. It might be Montez Ford.
I'm good. I'm glad they're doing that because even if they still do Theory, which would be funny now because they did have the black guy on the second one. I'm glad because it throws you off a little bit.
It'd be funny too because it would kind of put him and like Grayson Waller kind of doing the same thing, like being a white guy trying to be jumpy and with the black like that, and then they were together as A-Town Down, like to kind of give them the similar storyline would be funny. But if it is Montez Ford, which I don't want it to be Montez Ford because I'm still a very big believer in the Street Profits and the tag team, like that there's not that many tag teams that are solid in the
right.
And as much as happy as I was it last Monday when Jay and Jimmy came out and they were like, fucking Usos are back. Awesome. I love that. I don't think it's going to go work because Jay's going to be, I was the heavyweight champion and now I'm back in the fucking tag team division. But he was definitely drunk on Saturday night's main event too during his interview with fucking, that she did something like this and she told him to fucking yeet and he was like, ah. Like he did not yeet. He did like...
I love to see it.
Oh, I'll send it to you. I'll find it.
What he said too, I think what he said exactly was the raggedy ass Skechers that he left in the center of the ring.
He said John Cena. Yeah, he was like John Cena left them raggedy ass Skechers in the middle of the ring.
It's fucking crazy.
I'll send it to you. It was fucking wild. So, and I'm like, maybe that's why like he's back on the alcohol, or maybe he got back on the alcohol because, he wasn't. They took him out of the main event picture.
Yeah, because he's gotten multiple DUI shit. Him, I think, and Jimmy both have done it.
I think Jimmy's been pretty solid though ever since the whole baby announcement.
Yeah,
he's like, I'm gonna be daddy again, and
he's got to watch it for sure.
Yeah. So we'll see. Maybe we'll get some more clues tonight. But Jackson Storm, thank you so much for hanging out with us, man. We appreciate it.
I got one thing.
I know Tony's got some stuff. We're gonna hype up. I forgot.
Thing. We got the return of the Wheel of Turmoil, y'all. Oh, is there no
Thursday,
sound? I don't know. I guess not. I was
worried. There's no sound. This Thursday, the last live Turmoil of the season will air as the Wheel of Turmoil returns. The Wheel of Turmoil is probably my favorite. It's so good. It's so fun because this is the one where, if you're a champion and your name gets called, your belt's on the line. You gotta defend that right now. You could, this is one where we could see Vito Mozzarella go one-on-one against Detective Norm.
I love it. We could see anybody teamed up with anybody. We can get a Cash Inc. member with Army of Sin member, or anything, any potential, who's ever in the back that day.
Last time the wheel came around, I'm pretty sure there was a certain family man on the wheel as well. So you never know who could return when the wheel is in play. And
I might have.
That's a great time in itself.
I think I can confirm this. Last time the wheel was on the show was my debut at Turmoil.
I love it.
Let's end the year the right way, Alec.
Let's go.
On the Wheel of Turmoil, I'll be there as well. So we'll be rocking out. Come hang out with us. And then, obviously, the week after that will be Christmas. The Meggies will be airing live. We will, well, not live because we are, we had the Meggies.
Recorded live.
The Meggies will, recorded live. But the Meggies will be aired. You'll find out who won Superstar of the Year, who won Faction of the Year, and
that's where, honestly, we talked about the mega family atmosphere, and that's what I wanted to bring up. You want to see that backstage camaraderie? You watch the Meggies because get a.
It was a legit award show. It was probably one of the coolest things I've ever been a part of.
It was fantastic.
It was really fun. But the Meggies will be aired on Christmas. So, while you're hanging out, after you get done eating with your family and opening all your presents, maybe on your brand new iPhone 17.
That's right.
You can bust it out and watch the Meggies.
8
but
o'clock.
Make sure you tune in this Thursday for the wheel, and then we'll be taking a couple weeks off, and then we'll be coming back in hot on January 8th.
We need a new song, dog. We need a new intro song.
The pile. Me too, Tick. Me too. Coming back in the new year, man. We hope to see everybody, and I hope to see people at PPW this Sunday. If you can't make it out to PPW, I hope everybody has a wonderful Christmas, a happy New Year. And
happy holidays, all that jazz. Can you make? The song. She wants to make our new Piledriver song. I guess that's
Of course.
Our names have to be in it.
I was gonna ask Bobby, but if Jen wants to,
Jen likes doing it.
We can have a competition.
No, don't make them do that. Because Jen will be like, let's fucking go.
But thank you guys all so much. Jackson, thanks for hanging out. I will see both
thank
of
you so much.
lovely gentlemen on Thursday, and we hope to see all of you guys in 2026. Thank you all for hanging out with us all night. I think we had 14 people in at once tonight, so
yeah, we had a hell of a show.
Appreciate everybody coming tonight. All the shares, etc., etc. Bobby said he's going to tap out. He taps out to Jen. Jen wins.
That's all right.
Look, and he already surrendered, Jen. So you win.
Love to see it. That's that mega family atmosphere I'm talking about. Right. We don't want to fight.
Now we're gonna end up having to hire somebody else because neither one of them want to do it.
Right? Shit.
We love you all so much.
No,
Thank you so much. We will see you all next year. I'm gonna John Cena it on the way out of here.